would keep me waiting, I would wait a lifetime. In tricky situations, I will be a lifeline. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for you time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Ocean in between us, still I feel your heartbeat. There's something about you, baby, that makes me feel complete. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for your time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. The world is going wild when they come for you. And the river's running dry when it all falls through. Don't you worry about a thing, baby, I got you. Yeah, baby, I got you.
Hello everyone, just give me a sec please. I have to just play around with my mic. Give me one moment. All right, I think that is better. Happy Tuesday. I took 2 days off, which I really needed. I think I mentioned this to you guys a couple of months ago, but I've really been struggling with my sleep cycle. Pretty much from the beginning of the year actually, but it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And I think it's just like struggling to keep up with constantly changing time zones, sometimes doing podcasts too late, a whole bunch of things. And I feel like the last 2 days, I've just like actually taken time for my body to rest. And I may actually consider changing the podcast time to like quite early morning on this side of the world now. So I know that Baron is usually on between like 10 to 12-ish, like my time. I may go on maybe like 7 to 8-ish. I'll see. It depends. Or I might just kind of stick to kind of stick to this time, but go on earlier. So just so you know, in case you start seeing like changes in times and stuff, I'll always try, of course, to keep good amount of space between mine and Baron's podcast. But I may change the time to help me with my sleep schedule because it's been a struggle, guys. It's really been a struggle. But I'm here, and today is the day. No pictures that I have seen of our faves yet arriving. But I'm sure we'll get them in soon. And those of you over in the States will obviously see them before me. I haven't seen anything about where this thing is going to be streamed. So I'm assuming that perhaps those who bought the tickets will get to see it first because they bought tickets. And then maybe there'll be they'll upload it later. But just to catch up with a few things that I have missed, this beautiful picture that was posted of Meghan with somebody at Invictus. They posted this on Instagram and it said, "The Duchess of Sussex," and yep, that's me. How did I end up in this situation? Here comes the story. By some sheer luck, that's thanks to JC who spotted her. I found myself on her path, and the thing is, she stopped and took some time to speak with me. What you see here, what Miss Anne Harry am perfectly captured, is the embodiment of mutual gratitude, empathy, and respect. Merci, that's what she said to me when she knew we were French. Merci à vous is what I replied. There is also one thing that I truly love in this photo, the background. JP and JC, my very dear friend, brothers, were there grinning, enjoying this moment. And I love it that they were there with me, looking after me in some way, as they did during the Invictus and keep doing now. Big love to you, to my JJ. Lovely. And so many sweet moments like this from Invictus just keep coming through. Here's 2 new pictures that I never saw until recently. Meghan was a little one, and also this wonderful picture of Harry with an Invictus athlete. This is actually probably my favorite favorite photo that has come out of Invictus. This one right here with Harry. This is definitely my favorite. Just, I love everything about this photo. Like, this photo says respect, unity, brotherhood, everything. Really love that photo. Right. To your comments. Hi everyone, if you're just coming in, please do hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Let's see. Oh, give me a sec, folks. What is up with my computer today? We've got glitches, we've got delays. I hope you can hear me. Okay, you can all hear me okay, right? And Baron was asking about you last night. Oh, I'm good. Thank you, Baron, for asking. I'm good. I was just exhausted. My sleeping pattern is, it's definitely insomnia, and Lewis. I think I'll try the sleeping aid for like 1 or 2 nights. If it doesn't help, then I'll probably have to go see someone about it. You're saying I'm glad the venue location has not yet been released. Has it not? Because the squaddy actually messaged me about it. That's interesting. I mean, if they were giving out tickets, wouldn't have the venue been released? But then I guess they know it's going to be in New York, so there's only so many places you can go in New York. Yes, Meghan is an incredible photographer. His photographs are always the ones that just capture the intimacy of the moment. And Tony, you said, and do you, like a friend of mine says, take care of yourself. I will watch the replay and it's too early. Oh, thank you so much, Tony. Yeah. All right, next thing. Okay, I'm not going to play the video now, just in case the copyright police come after me. But Meghan was seen in a video that she narrated for Invictus. And give us a moment. The video was for a Fisher House Foundation. This is a non-profit that builds comfort homes and spaces for military families to stay when a loved one is in hospital. It focuses on the power of recovery. And it was screened as part of a series of Invictus webinars. So this is in Rockville, Maryland. So Meghan actually went there and spent time with people. Oh, let me just get this off the screen, sorry. Meghan went there, spent time with people, and nobody knew. This never leaked. There are no leaks in Montecito, as always. And it's just great to see them continue the work, as always. And we know that even when the Sussexes are being silent, when we can't see them, that they are doing the work. Oops. Sorry, folks. Background noise. Who was it that's okay? Oh, Black Queen, you said Meghan's voice is like golden butter, and the VP was there. So there is a picture of that shows a woman from the back, but was that definitely Kamala Harris? Not sure. Nonetheless, Meghan looking lovely, looking just, so at ease with everyone. And yes, her voice is absolutely like golden butter. She should do more narrating stuff. But I posted that video on the videos tab. And I also posted a video of Meghan back in 2014 talking about internet literacy. So we are consistent around here. She was talking about it even then. Star, you said it was mentioned in passing during Invictus Week, but no pictures filmed before now. Ah, okay. That's good. Karen, that was one of the reasons she was late coming to Invictus, because it was said she visited Fisher House in LA before she went to Germany. Okay, nice. That would absolutely make sense. All right, next thing. Yes, and in the spirit of, Mental Health Day and, talking about this issue that affects so many people, one person that it affected greatly, and she wrote about it, she was very open and honest about it, was Sinead O'Connor. And somebody reposted this open letter that she wrote to Prince Harry that I never actually knew that she wrote this. I knew about her other one where she completely roasted Piss Moron, but I'd never seen this one. So she said to Harry, as someone who has trauma-related mental health struggles, I wanted to let you know how bowled over I am by your Apple TV series. And me, you can't see, which was absolutely amazing. You're slamming it. To use a musical term, you just keep shining through. I'm writing this because you and I have something in common, Harry. I lost my mother in a car crash. I do not know something of the grief you've been brave enough to share in the public arena. It's just a shock that takes years to come out of when someone dies so violently and suddenly. It's a lifetime's recovery. I really identified with you when you shared the rage and anger you felt at the time of your mother's passing. I was the same. I'm sure we all were, and any of us who have ever lost someone in that sudden way. Transcending that grief as you've done by sharing it cuts through a lot of garbage. And a lot of us appreciate what you're doing, indeed. Very well said by Ms. O'Connor. Oh, Karen M., you said Harry's lawsuit has been against the news group Tab Boys has been pushed back to 2015. Has that just come out? Because I haven't seen that in... Oops, just give me a sec. Is that breaking news? Is that breaking news? Well, let me just have a look on the Twitter feed, because that's the first I'm actually hearing of this. Let me have a look, see if anybody's talking about it. Okay, well, maybe we'll come back to that, or I will look at that after in the next show, okay? But that's interesting if that is the case. I will look into that. Thank you, Karen. Okay. The Crown. I had literally forgotten about this nonsense and that it existed because they completely and utterly messed up season 5. They wanted to kiss the back end of the Unroyal Mafia other than actually tell the true story as it had already been told through Diana's words. And they created all this hoo-ha about it, and then it all turned out to be a big old nothing burger. Well, here it is. The trailer's out. And the final season of The Crown will be out. Yes, I am gonna watch it. Because I have to, having a royal channel, I am gonna watch it. It'll be interesting to see if for this final one, they actually at least try to get it right. Just try. Oh dear. And Lewis, if the case moved a full 2 years, what's on the horizon other than Dan Wooten? Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's just insane. All right, Karen, thank you so much. I will look at it after the show because I don't have it on my slides, but thank you so much for that. Okay, also, Victoria Arbiter. Victoria Arbiter still has not learned her lesson. She still has not reflected on what she did in that silly prank of hers, or on the bigger machine that she is part of and how it causes harm. She wants to behave as if there is nothing wrong with what she does and what her, her colleagues do. This whole machine. So she posted this. There's a Netflix documentary starring David Beckham and Victoria Beckham. And I haven't actually watched it. I'm going to because a lot of squaddies have been talking about it. There was a whole space about it. But part of it apparently touches on the press. So Victoria Arbiter posted this. She said, the David Beckham docuseries on Netflix is such a great watch. So many lessons to be gained from his approach. He never complained. Instead, the more hate and abuse he got, the better he played. Success is the best revenge. #Beckham. So you're just meant to put up with abuse and keep it moving. I mean, I'm glad it worked out for David Beckham, but does that mean that there were probably weren't times where he felt hurt, where his family were hurt? I'm not saying that David Beckham is an angel because, if the rumors are true, Rebecca lose. But the way in which the press bullies people is just never justified. And certainly David and Victoria being the absolute pinnacle of celebrity royalty in the 90s and 2000s, they were hammered by the press. And it was completely unnecessary. And to say, oh, just because, he came out successful, that's okay. Well, it definitely wasn't okay for Caroline Flack. It wasn't okay for Amy Winehouse. It wasn't okay for Peter Geldof. It wasn't okay for anyone whose life has been taken or ruined because of the tabloid press. And she's sitting here talking about he never complained. Oh, but you complained, Victoria. When your eyelashes fell out, you complained. When the prankster video came out, you complained. Here are her tweets. I spent the last 2 years trying to resolve this matter privately, but the pranksters who claimed I lied refused to engage in any kind of meaningful discussion. With my reputation at stake, they've left me no option other than to go public. I hope you watch my short film. I have been paralyzed by fear. So here she is complaining. She's not just, being silent and taking it in. She's defending herself, which is what you're meant to do when you're wrong, or when you feel wronged. Because in her situation, she was definitely wrong. She commented on an interview that she hadn't seen. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Victoria Arbiter grew up in one of the palaces. She is the daughter of Dickie Donkey Sanctuary Arbiter, who also gave commentary on the Oprah interview before he'd seen it in the same prank that she is complaining about. And he was the Queen's former communications secretary. I'm pretty sure she felt that she should have been the one for Harry, especially since she was in such close proximity to him. Oh dear. Right, I'll go to a comment before we get into the last two things. Mina, you may watch the final season, maybe. I'll watch the final season for you. So you don't have to. Carmen said Invictus Canada is February 2025, so I hope that there is no clash of times the lawsuit. Oh, that's a good point. Tiger Harvey said, I have never seen one episode of The Crown, not interested in these people, in fact, or fiction. Well, a lot of it is just fiction. You know, they somehow managed to leave out all of the R-ing and pillaging of nations. Just the good parts. Just the parts that kind of glamorizes the whole idea of monarchy. Yeah, Eyelash needs to sit in a corner and eat her food. No self-awareness at all. Mary, they have 2 dates, one in November, the second in December. Are you talking about The Crown? Because yeah, I do think that they have it's like a part 1 and a part 2. Because I think that there's obviously a lot to cover. So they wanted to have more episodes. So yeah, part 1 is November 16th. Part 2 is December 14th. So almost a month apart. Jesus. Ugh. They're milking it, right? Because I mean, The Crown is the crown of Netflix. A lot of people just signed up to Netflix just for The Crown. It's one of the most celebrated shows on Netflix, one of the most awarded shows on Netflix. Even at its worst points, one of the most critically acclaimed shows on Netflix. So I think for the final one, they were like, nope, we've got to stretch it right out. Carter, you said there were parts that Victoria just ignored, that Beckham had family support. Yeah, that is very true. Rahini, you said she is lying. The whole video, he was complaining. She also failed to realize that the team helped him. Those that did not have support, they died. Yeah, I mean, I haven't actually seen the documentary itself, so I'm pretty sure that Victoria is putting her own spin on it. Like I said, didn't Dickie also lose his job? I mean, Dickie never really had a permanent spot anywhere. He just gets called to speak here and there, or called to write here and there. And I'm pretty sure, being a former communications secretary for the Queen, you know, he has a half decent, you know, I don't know, pension or payout or something. All right. Like I said, Victoria Arbiter blocked me a while ago. Yeah, I think I'm blocked by her as well. So you said, and the good thing about the Beckham's documentary is a lot of Americans are speaking about the widespread bullying in the UK more than with the Harry and Meghan documentary. Rest of the world already knew. Yeah, I think that more and more people are starting to see it. All right. Next thing I wanted to bring up this. Now, thank you so much to Chris on Twitter for being the ultimate squaddy private investigator and finding this. Now, one of the criticisms that Harry got when he put out that letter, love letter for Meghan, so that the press would stop bullying her, was that he was being emotional, and he wasn't thinking straight, and why is he doing? I mean, why is he defending the woman that he loves? Which is exactly what people who have never been loved would ask. And that this isn't something that royals do. Oh, really? Because back in 1993, Edward did. This is a letter from Edward. So, Following in the footsteps of his sister-in-law Diana, who declared recently that she wants to be alone, Prince Edward and his girlfriend have made a plea to Britain's media. Give us a break. Edward, 29, confirmed in an open letter to British editors that he and Di, lookalike Sophie, Diana doesn't look anything like Sophie anyway, have been dating for 3 months and desperately want privacy. Oh, what's that they want? Privacy? Privacy, you say? Edward and Sophie wanted privacy. He says in his letter, I am taking this unusual step of writing to you directly in the hope of stopping your reporters and photographers from destroying that part of my life that I am entitled to regard as private and, more importantly, Sophie's life, wrote Edward, Queen Elizabeth's second remaining bachelor son, no doubt referring to his brothers Charles and Andrew and sisters-in-law Diana and Sarah Ferguson. Edward wrote, I am very conscious that other members of my immediate family have been subjected to similar attention and it has not been at all beneficial to their relationships. Therefore, please, will you call an end to your harassment to both Sophie and me and allow us to carry on our lives as normal? The News of the World, the top-selling Sunday tabloid, revealed last week that Edward and Rhys Jones are seeing each other seriously. The paper said a summer wedding is likely, which Edward denied. On Monday, reporters descended in droves to the couple's respected offices in London at Sophie's office. Her boss, Brian, approached photographers and cameras and said, I have spoken to Prince Edward and to Sophie today. The message is, give us a break. Sophie was a guest at of the Queen at the royal residence of Windsor Castle over the weekend, and friends say Sophie has been invited to the royal country home at Sarrington. Both of Edward's brothers are separated from their wives, and some observers have attributed their marital difficulties in part to the intense media scrutiny. Recently, Princess Diana announced that she is giving up public duties in an effort to win some privacy. Her last scheduled official appearance as a member of the royal family was last week. Wow, so that gives you a bit of historical context and timing when all of this happened. Without their favourite subject and sensing perhaps a drought of royal news, the media flocked to Prince Edward. The prince is no stranger to life under the magnifying glass. In 1987, he resigned his commission with the Royal Marines. That prompted a rash of reports that Prince Philip was furious at his son for quitting. There was more speculation in the media when Prince Edward took a series of positions in London's theatrical and television world. In 1990, the prince revealed it necessary to deny publicly and persistent rumours about his sexuality. So, Edward, our dear Edwina, did in fact throw out a love shield for his love Sophie. And thank you so much to the squaddy that managed to find that one, because I didn't know about this. Never seen this until today. I feel like I need to go back like decades and look at what the Royal Rotorats were writing about the royals. Because I feel like there is a lot that would come up. There's actually an article that I'm searching. I don't know if it was either Royal Nika or one of them ones that wrote about Kate and William. I'm still looking for that article. I remember some very interesting things, but I want the whole article. Because before Meghan came along, they were writing some interesting things. Wendy, what's up with Sophie and Edward? Are they living separate lives? I don't know the answer to that question, but if I had to say something, I think that there's definitely just something weird going on with them two. I don't think all is right, especially with Edward. Is that a recent picture of them? No, this isn't too recent. No. I think that I think I know where this is from actually. I think that this is when they went to the Caribbean. Remember when they gave that guy a picture? They thought that the Commonwealth nations wanted a picture of Sophie and Edward. I think this is from that trip. Okay. other thing that I wanted to mention, no, I think that was all. Yeah, let me just take your comments and oh, yeah, one other thing that I wanted to mention. I think that oh gosh, how could I forget? I think that if you don't have the intellectual range to comment on an issue, I think you just shouldn't comment on an issue. So I'm not personally going to comment on what's currently going on between Israel and Palestine, and neither should William. William should not have commented on the matter either, to the extent that he once said that he was going to bring peace to the Middle Eastern region. In his 5-day trip, he made the decision and he made the pledge that he was going to bring peace. William, you're up. This is your time. This is definitely your time. Now, what I didn't know was that he was told that he could not be the peace envoy. I mean, tell us something we don't know. This isn't. I don't even think that this is something that he should have had the audacity to talk about. This issue is far too wide-ranging and complex for William and his 3 phantom follicles to even fathom the breadth of. So please leave the experts to deal with this one. And yeah, my thoughts and prayers with children, women and children caught up in war. They bear the brunt of war the most. And with that, I will say thank you and just end with your comments. Thank you as always, everyone. Baron will, I'm sure, give you a great rundown of everything in the morning. Well, my version of for me in the morning. And then I will give my opinions on what went down in, with the mental health summit with Archwell tomorrow also. Gosh, the absolute audacity. I can see your comments. Willie has a delusion of grandeur. Yes. I mean, you can't even make peace at home. And you can't even make peace with your own family, with your own wife. And you're talking about you're going to bring peace in the Middle East. Oh, baby. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I don't know why the future King of England wants to stick his nose in. Like, you should be focus on home, sir. Focus on home. This is not a matter of your concern. Lilo, you said they just need to focus on setting their kids for suitable marriages because either a rap for Safe and Edward. I mean, I don't know. I think I can't say that they're separated or separating. I just think there is something strange going on there. For sure. Black Queen. I don't. I don't think delusional describes. I mean, imagine thinking that you are gonna bring peace to the Middle East. You. I'm sorry. Who are you? What political science degree have you done? What humanitarian work have you done? Oh, sit down. Sit down. Stay in your lane, sir. Just show up to events and give out burgers. Keep the peace at barbecues where you give out burgers. You can keep the peace there. Yeah? Oh. Matthews, what's going on with Andrew? Is there any time when nothing is going on with Andrew? There's always something going on with Andrew. But if there's something going on with Andrew now, I don't know what that is. Andrew's gonna Andrew. He's gonna Andrew today, he's gonna Andrew tomorrow, he's gonna Andrew next year. And every year after that. because the Queen paid 12 million to get him off the hook. So Andrew is always going to Andrew. Unless Charles kicks him out of one of those palaces. Apparently, okay, I did actually see something. I saw an article in the Daily Fail. So I don't know how true it is because it's the Daily Fail. That apparently Sarah Ferguson is trying to get a show to help get money for Andrew. I don't know. Lightside. Oh my God, Lightside, you didn't have to buy me any coffees. Oh, I love you. Lightside texts me every day, everyone. She checks up on me. Don't worry. If I ever go like missing for like 3-4 days, don't worry. Lightside, she got it covered. if only if Lightside raises the alarm, then you should be worried. Otherwise, just know that I'm okay. Lightside, you said I haven't seen Lucy win in a bit. Oh, that's true. I haven't seen her. Has anybody seen Lucy win? Has she been in Baron's chat? Vanessa, where's Kate and Willie today? They're doing an event in the UK as well. Dean William plant a tree. Yeah. He went to the Dubai desert, planted a tree while wearing a suit, and then Peace came to the Middle East, all because of Willie planting that tree. That's where it starts. It starts with planting a tree. True diplomacy right there. Alan, Anne, did you see what the burgers looked like last time Willie handed them with a tree? What? Weren't they like super vegan burgers or something? I mean, like the green sauce. Oh my God. It looked like toxic waste. And I've eaten some nice vegan burgers, mind you. For that, I don't know what that was. Ugh. And let's not even get started on, Kate's pancakes. All right, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you as always, everyone. Yeah, we're about to see our faves any moment now. Thank you, Karen, for the update about Harry's lawsuit. I guess I'll do an update on that tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so yeah, hump day, halfway through the week. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Ciao.
If you would keep me waiting, I would wait a lifetime. In tricky situations, I will be a lifeline. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for your time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. Ocean in between us, still I feel your heartbeat. There's something about you, baby, that makes me feel complete. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Coming back for your time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance. feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the hoops, yeah, baby I got you. I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. And the world is going wild when they call for you. And the river's running dry when it all falls through. Don't you worry about a thing, baby, I got you. Yeah, baby, I got you.
For a fact, they both don't like that woman.
Yep, I told you.
I tell you that because, furthermore, if you look at the situation, their father met that woman when he was 29. Do you know how old Diana was? 16. Diana was 16.
My goodness.
My man
what
was
would they say in 2023?
You see? The
Hey.
eight police have not said anything.
The eight
So
police.
now, when your
Severe grooming.
imagine your mother goes on TV
Brutal, man.
and says your father and his descendants and his predecessors are bullying me, they're making me not eat, the woman is giving me sleepless nights, and then my mother dies, and then you go and marry that woman. Huh? You think I'm
How do
gonna
you
like
say?
that woman?
That is a slap in the face.
A big slap in the face. But for William, as you said, he's sucking up because what? For him, he wants to be king.
He wants to be
Yeah,
king.
He wants to be king. So,
100%.
but Harry, my guy, my brother,
My guy.
sticking up for his
William
brother.
is what you call a man that does not stand for anything, can fall for anything.
He will fall. Look at him. He's just like the wind.
fall.
That's why his head is falling as well. His hair is falling out.
Allegedly, he's also like father, like son. I hear.
Yeah.
He also has a side pig, but
Allegedly, man.
Allegedly.
Is this a news flash?
And allegedly,
Are you breaking?
she was there at the
We
coronation.
didn't confirm it, you didn't hear it here.
Me, I'm just talking what I read in the newspapers.
Yeah.
What newspaper is this?
That already she was also there at the coronation. On Camilla's side. That's what I saw.
William had chest, eh?
Allegedly. So for me, I don't think they like her, but they tolerate her.
So they have a Department of Side Peace Affair.
Did you not see that?